In reality, Brazilian police face significant challenges in carrying out their professional activities to combat crime. We are gradually losing our police power, and without any legal support, military personnel and many law enforcement agents work demotivated and are constantly disrespected, unable to do anything at all. See the desire of this judge from Goiás.
Para mim, tem que acabar com a polícia militar.
In my opinion, the military police must be abolished. The number of confrontations and no one gets shot. Here he is referring to the police. 4, 5, 6 die. In this case, he refers to the criminals. He also says it's not because of the preparation of the military, and he completes by saying he knows why. And he suggests instituting a different form of action in the areas of investigation and crime prevention, stating that the military police are the Army's technical reserve and are meant to face enemies. That's their role. That's why we see abuses and excesses, frequent and recurring ones. He even says that the police in Goiás are invisible. Look at the newspapers, the number of confrontations, and no one gets shot.
Não é por preparo, não. Nós sabemos por quê. Nós estamos no Estado constitucional e democrático de direito.
In one of the episodes, we saw that a simple approach with the purpose of guidance and, of course, making the necessary notifications if needed, the patrol, in addition to being disrespected, was humiliated, without the approached person having the slightest fear that something would happen, as most of them know that when apprehended in these cases and even more serious ones, such as homicides, latrocinios, robbery followed by death, they are certain that they won't stay in jail for long, with some being released in a custody hearing. Now observe what the Secretary of Public Security of the state of São Paulo says about our laws and, especially, the impunity that reigns in our country, called Brazil.
We struggle with criminal recidivism. Is it typical for a country to arrest the same individual 14 times for the same severe crime? Is it normal to arrest for the 30th time an individual with a rifle who tried to rob a lottery with an armored car and had more than 99 years in prison to serve? Is it normal for an individual who belongs to the largest criminal faction in Brazil to walk out the front door following a decision from a Supreme Court? That's the question I pose to you. How do you think a police officer feels when he confronts an individual who calmly says, "I have 8 convictions for the crime of theft"? We love being police officers. Where's our Senate to end the temporary exit? Where's the media pressure on them? Where's the pressure to end the legal hearings that release 54% of individuals arrested by the police for certain crimes? So our difficulty is none. We love what we do. But our country is a country that does not have adequate laws for us to enforce. So instead of blaming the police, be grateful, gentlemen, for the fact that we have idealistic men and women like these who just came out here to fight crime, to risk their lives, often dying, as is the case with Malaine, often dying, as is the case of soldier Patrick Rice, in a country that releases a criminal arrested for the 30th time for the crime of robbery with a rifle. This is the reality of our country.
Now, follow the end of this approach, which unfortunately the approached person may still appeal and may be free from the notifications. This is the Brazil you will begin to get to know in our videos.
Put your hand back so we can read this, okay? Please, put your hand back, okay?
Just do what is asked. It's simple, okay?
Look how patient I am with you. What patience, man? Don't use bad words because I might consider it disrespectful. Contempt I don't know where. Is it true? I think I'm a layman. I'm stupid. If you say any offensive words against me or anyone in my group, I will arrest you. What do you have to do there? Haven't you already done it? You already did, so... Not you, sir, okay? Sergeant, okay? Sergeant.
I'm obligated.
Hand back. Hand back. Keep your hands behind you, okay? If the problem is the sun, it's solved, okay? Is that true? Here, it's just a matter of the person knowing how to treat other people. Arrogance leads to nothing. People create dislike, you know? Then we will only do what is right. No more and no less punctuation. I'm not going to slap him for the words he said to us. I was already angry when the police officer spoke to me. I'm not going to slap him. I won't lose my reason because of this. Did you understand? I will only do what is right. Every time I see that something is wrong, I will act. I am very polite. You even follow our work on the channel from everything is recorded here, okay? And as I've translated well, I expect at least the same level of treatment. You understand? I will not accept anyone treating us poorly. Approach with arrogance, make jokes, be offensive. Would you accept it if people criticize your work? I may not know you, but I'll get there. You understand? Everyone here is an adult. Everyone here is a professional, and I will only do what is right. I will show you this later, sir. Zakino over there, that police officer, I don't know what else. This little mark here, look, it's the tread wear indicator. It's already there. The sun shield, shows the preservation one on the other side. I ignored this one, I let it go. This one too. Look, the tread wear indicator has arrived. I swipe it to absorb it. It's the manufacturer's marking. It's here that says whether the tire is roadworthy or not. His tread is already worn out. The last one, according to the manufacturer, is the one I'm going to follow. He's in the traffic code, right? And I made the notification. Without a belt, parked on the sidewalk there. His running wire is there, understand? Did he take action against you on the street? I hope so, because my work is correct. Everything was filmed. I hope so, because when a person accuses another, they have to prove it. And if I don't prove it, I know how to retaliate. My moral damages. I hope you did. I'm looking forward to being subpoenaed. It's this inconvenience of having to take time off work to respond. I'm not going to confront him with his provocations because he doesn't want to understand my reasoning. My reasoning is very valuable. Very valuable. You are ready. I am ready. I am ready. Notification was issued regarding your seatbelt, your parking on the sidewalk, your burned out headlight, the low beam, and the condition of either your tire or windshield. Both cannot be regulated by the same act. Your document will be collected as it is a regulation under the CTB. We are giving you a period of 3 business days to rectify the issue. Regarding the poor condition, was it the tire or the windshield? The tire. So it was the tire, correct? You will have 3 business days to go for an inspection after resolving the problem, and then get your document back following the inspection. Yes, because look, I'm going to be honest with you. In the next approach, even if your tire is okay and the windshield is still broken, I'm going to cite the same rule again. Understood? When I'm on duty, if I see any irregularity, I'll inspect it. I won't do a single thing more, nor a single thing less. I will enforce the rules just like I did here, and the previous time, strictly as provided in the CTB. When you showed that disrespectful attitude, blowing those kisses, I could have lost patience, returned to the interior of the school, and taken a different course of action. But I didn't. Because listen, my peace of mind has a value for me. Understand? If you thought, as I told you just now, that we committed some irregularity, some abuse, some violation, you should have called for military deposit, okay? go to the general command, go to the court, the local municipality, seek your rights, but as he said last time, be prepared. This one, look, is because of the poor condition of the tires. I even showed you it hit the tire wear indicator. This one, the driver doesn't have the triangle, which is mandatory equipment. It came with the left front headlight, the low beam is burnt out, it doesn't light up. I drove wearing shoes that don't stick to your feet, sandals, and this one, the driver is not wearing a seatbelt. He still needed to do it, as he didn't get the details of the location. The station came here on the sidewalk. These are the ones that were made. Here's your second copy. You have the right to appeal, okay? So we did our part, you do yours, okay? For me today, it's free. Buddy, our job is to help with what the military police is willing to do, okay? You pay for education with education, treat them well. If that person doesn't treat me well, I'll feel bad. I'll treat them badly. Actually, at the very least, I'll feel good too. Okay, thank you very much, okay? It's discharged, okay? Thanks there. Patience is tough, right? And there are many people who still say that the police are corrupt, right? Well, man, unfortunately, some people didn't understand that, you know? Wow, it's a two-way street. I arrive at the approach, we arrive at the approach, we treat the person well. I don't accept that the person doesn't act badly, you know? But that's okay, I'll act according to the law. I'm not gonna let anyone hold my arm. I withstood the pressure, we are prepared for this. Our training. We are placed in a stressful situation precisely so as not to lose our reason in these situations. Yes, let's continue the service, okay, let's go. He was instructed and relieved.
Cops 911 Brazil.